Hello, YouTube. Long time no talk, shall I say? I'm looking like this right now because I just had a nasal surgery 2 days ago. I had what they call allergic fungal sinusitis, which basically means that I had a whole bunch of like blockage on my right side, in particular, that was infected, and I also had a deviated septum on my left side of my nostrils. This is day two post op. Mm, and my face really isn't like in too much pain, but I have, of course, drainage. I've been having to irrigate it using a nasal bottle to rinse everything out. They said 3 times a day or more. The mixture that I used is just pre-boiled water that I warm up, um, a teaspoon of canning slash pickling salt, and also a teaspoon of pure baking soda. And I've been doing it 3 times a day for the last couple of days, to just get everything rinsed out. After that, it's drainage, of course. So I've been putting gauze on my nose and taping it down so all the leakage could just go into the gauze. I feel like that's easier than just having stuff leaking out your face all day and having to keep wiping it with different tissues. Other than that, I feel okay. My surgery was initially when I was in the ENT office. They said it was going to be 2 to 2.5 hours. When I actually arrived the day of the surgery at the hospital, they said it's going to be 4 hours. When I woke up, they told me that my surgery was over 8 hours. So that was a shocker. Um, Waking up, my arm on my right side, my shoulder was just stiff. It was hurting really bad, and my left thigh was hurting really bad. Um, I still don't know all of the details, but I know they said once they got into my right nasal passage, it was way more disease in there than that they could actually see on my CT scans. So they had to get that under control. And they also said I was having some uncontrollable bleeding. So I know for a fact that I had to have 2 blood transfusions, and I also had to have a catheter in while I was out. Um, but as waking up, like I said, my shoulder was just in a lot of pain, and one of my thighs was in a lot of pain, so I had to kind of unlock my body. So first getting up, sitting up, number one, everything rushes to your head, so it's like you're dizzy, it's like the anesthesia, everything's just like you're woozy. Um, so I had to, sit there for a while and kind of get my balance back, and then I had to kind of try to learn how to walk again with a walker because it's like I was so locked up. It was crazy. So as of right now, I'm just still feeling um pain in my shoulder and pain in my thigh, but as the days are going by, it's getting better. As I'm getting more rest, it's getting better. Um, every day I'm taking. They prescribe me some oxycodone, but I don't like to take strong medication because it's like I don't react really good to it. Like it puts me out, and I don't want to be out. I want to be alert. So but I have that. They prescribed me oxycodone. They prescribed me some steroids, and I also have antibiotics. Um, Instead of the oxycodone, I've been taking Tylenol 500s because they say you can't take any type of asthma, ibuprofen, none of that. So I've just been taking Tylenol 500. The steroid they gave me was the prednisone. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. They gave me these, and they're teetering down, so I'm taking less and less every 3 days, and then I have um, antibiotics that I'm taking, and also my friend she got me some of these Tylenol Finest Severe medications because I'm supposed to be taking an antihistamine, and they say, a lot of times they say after your nasal surgery that you have a lot of congestion, so I'm taking those also. But overall, the surgery, I'm guessing, was a success. I'm hoping it's a success. I feel 100% better, and I can tell you that I can breathe because my whole right side was just completely blocked off from my left side. Like I had some of the disease on that side, but it was more so of really bad deviated septum. And they went in there and they corrected everything. They took everything out. So I can say as of now, I'm feeling good. I'm doing the nasal rinses, like I said, 3 times a day, maybe more. I'm probably gonna do it 4 times today because I already did it 3 times since I've been up. Um, and the more that I'm doing the nasal rinses, the more the crust and the dried up blood and things are getting out of my nose, and so that's helping me feel better. Um, and I feel like it was a success, and it was a scary road, but I feel like my recovery is going good so far, and I'm just praying that everything continuously goes well. And I have a follow up appointment on the 29th, so that's when they're gonna go in and they're gonna clean everything for me, and they're gonna scrape some things out. What I heard, so they told me to take my pain pills before I come because it's gonna be a vigorous task of what they're gonna do. I'm guessing they had packing and stuff that's deeper inside of my nasal cavity that I can't really see or feel or whatever. So they're gonna be going in there and they're gonna be taking stuff out and doing cleaning and a whole bunch of stuff. So um that's something to look forward to. But other than that, the surgery I feel like it went well. It just was longer than expected. I wasn't expecting, like I said, my shoulder and my thigh to be hurting when I woke up. I wasn't expecting it to be in OR that long. So it was just different, but the surgery wasn't bad. The actual recovery, like I don't feel any pain in my face. Like I'm not hurting in my face. The sinus rinses, like I said, they're helping to clear out all the gunk and stuff. Um, and I feel better. I can actually breathe out of each side of my nostrils. But as of right now, like I said, I have it covered up because it's leaking, and I don't want that to be leaking on my face. Um, Other than that, I feel pretty good. So I think I would definitely recommend this surgery, shall I say? It's not no thinking about it because it's gonna definitely help with your quality of life. If you have issues with breathing, sleep apnea, snoring, it's gonna help getting all that stuff clear. It's gonna help. So I'm just looking forward to a good recovery ahead of me, and I'm gonna make another video once I actually go back to the doctor on the 29th, so I can give him a better update on what everything that happened with that appointment and what I'm gonna have to look forward to in the future. But so right now, I'm just going to continuously take my medication as prescribed. Continuously do my nasal rinses three plus times a day. However, that I feel, because they said the more you do it, the better. Also, so you can. They normally say 2 times a day. My doctor said 3, I guess, because my case was so severe. But they said you could do it as many times as you want to. And like I said, it's just canned pickling salt. It's not like regular salt that you put on your food. It's specifically canned pickling salt. Um, I got a big box by Morton, and my friend got it for me, shall I say? And she said it was only $1 and some change, so it's very affordable. And then just pure baking soda, Arm& Hammer or whatever kind of pure baking soda you have. Only 1 teaspoon. They say 1 to 2 teaspoons of the salt, and then 1 teaspoon of the baking soda, and then mix it with water. And I have the Nil Med nasal bottle, and it's 8 fluid ounces. So you're supposed to fill it with water to a certain line, and then the rest with the solution. And but you're supposed to warm it up also before you put it through your nasal passage. So warm it up in the microwave. And the water that they said to use is, they said it's best to use pre-boiled water. So what I did is I took a tea kettle and I boiled a lot of water, then I put it up in a different container. And so now when I go to make my mixture, I just rewarm it in the microwave for a few seconds, a minute or so, and then I'll go ahead and do the rinses. And that's been helping clear everything out, helping. That's going to speed up the healing process, basically. The salt, the baking soda is going to speed up the healing process. It's going to get all of the bad stuff that's from the surgery that's maybe still in there out. When you use the bottle that I have, the Nil Med bottle, the instructions say to tilt your head, open your mouth wide open, by the way, so it doesn't go like in your throat, and tilt your head over the sink, and tilt your head to the left to do, and spray through the right, tilt your head to the right to spray through the left, and it helps clear out all your sinuses. It helps whatever's in that side, it just comes out. So I would expect definitely some blood, of course, light colored blood, or not like really bright red, but like some light colored blood, maybe even some little blood clots, maybe even some gook. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. Like, the more that I'm doing it, the less of that stuff that I'm seeing, because I'm going ahead and getting all of that stuff out of there. So that helps for when I actually go back to the doctor on the 29th. They're not going to have to do as much invasive cleaning as they would if I didn't do anything. And it's going to also help with just making sure everything stays clear. And that's the main thing, because this is a chronic illness. It's allergic fungal sinusitis. It's a chronic illness, meaning it's going to come back if I don't stay up on this treatment. So I have to make sure that I stay up on this treatment and do the rinses that I need to do, take the medicine I need to take, and just protect my sinuses basically forever, because this is nothing to play with. Thank you so much for watching my video though, and I hope this has been informational to you. And if y'all have any comments or any questions, just leave them underneath, and I can come back and add a list of the things that I have, and even take some pictures of the things and put them underneath so that you can see exactly the things that I'm doing to help with my recovery. All right, have a wonderful day.